switching some things around. Just when I think I have everything down, I don't.
Okay. Did you guys take a look at what I sent? Because there was like 0 instructions on what I needed for the Excel page. And so hopefully I included everything that we needed.
So did you see the scoring on it?
I did not. Where is that at? Is that in just grades?
Yep.
Yeah.
She gave us 16%.
16% out of 100?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think.
Serious?
I'm not totally sure. I should look at it again, but I think there's some things we have to.
Oh, sorry. Is there another chance to turn it in?
Yes, we have a week.
There's a week.
Did she say
So,
why? I'm like freaking out now because I spent forever on that thing.
I'm so sorry. So
it would have been nice if there was instructions.
Yeah, the instructions were confusing.
I even showed Ruth the instructions. I was like, look at this. What is it asking for? And it just said, collect and describe the data and turn it in here. If you need instructions, click here. So I clicked on the instructions and it said, you should divide it up into your group and one person should collect and describe the data. And so I was like, okay, that's me. So what do I do? And it said, and you can turn it in here. And I was just like, but what instructions? Like, what do I need to include?
Well, so is it part of our, like, the whole instructions, like the, let's see. Review the instructions, final project overview. Maybe it's in there.
Okay, now she sent me a list of everything we need, but I just wish there was this posted somewhere because I looked everywhere. So we lost the point because I forgot to put the name of all the group members. I didn't state the research question. There's supposed to be a short summary of what I learned while collecting the data, but I did say that I rejected or I failed to reject the null, and I stated why. So I don't know.
So maybe it's
what else
what you learned, like when you were collecting that information. If you know what I mean? I don't know. Final project overview page. Oh, did you see this?
Yeah, I'm looking at, wait, what?
Oh, I'm going to show you my screen. I'm sorry. Can you read my mind? Sorry. I know I'm not very funny. I just found, let me see if I can get to. Okay, let me get to it and I'll share my, and then I have to figure out exactly where I found this at. Okay, share. Did you see these? Collect and describe the data. State your research question. Provide a short summary of what you learned. Where and how you collect your data. What was their situation not anticipated? So these are all the questions and probably where the points all were, right? Did you see that?
Where did you find that?
Exactly. I'll find out.
Can you email that document to me, because I didn't see that anywhere.
I'm actually going to give you the link to this exact Paige, so there's this final project overview. Can you see it?
Yes.
I just clicked on the, and this is where I got, so this will be this week's assignment. And then I clicked in here for the link. So this is what I have to add is all of this stuff. Title of the assignment, names of the members, research question. So this gives us all of our details, what needs to, well, this will be awesome. So can I reach out to you guys if I get stuck on this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so I don't make you dizzy, but I'm going to do this. Oh, I thought that was, oh yes, I was in here. Okay, so this is the link to to our assignments, to the information that they want for that, I think. And then just let me know if it doesn't work. Does that help?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I wish that I had seen that.
Me too.
Well, and I wish that I emailed you sooner because I was like, oh my gosh, I should probably help with this. Be more proactive. But I found that that's funny because one of them, when I found the final project overview, it didn't have the links. It just kind of had like a little description. But when I went back to one of the previous lessons, in week 10, I found the links to it. So anyway, if you need help with any of that, then, I mean, please let me know. I would be happy to help.
Okay.
So do you guys want to talk about that, or do you want to work on the quiz, or?
We can just do the
Yeah,
quiz
let's
and
do
work on
the
the project.
quiz.
Okay, that'd be great.
So I accidentally did the quiz before Thursday because I thought we had a meeting on Thursday.
Oh,
So,
you're well ahead.
yeah.
There's only 10 questions, so that's lovely. I like that.
I felt like this one was a lot simpler.
Yeah,
What we've been doing.
so far. Will you remind me which Excel sheet I'm supposed to be using? I have like a bazillion things open and I'm just,
Yeah, I'll pull mine up too.
just want to make sure I have all the right stuff open. Guys, everything. I just have everything open.
Yeah, I just open up all Excel sheets because I can never know.
So many. I'm so sorry, Julie. I know you worked really hard on that, so thank you.
Okay.
Microsoft Excel has stopped working. Great.
I love that. So it's not the Is it the descriptive?
I don't. If you could share your screen, let me like.
I think it's another one. I will. Okay, let me see if I can pull up this other one really quick.
My Excel's still loading, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. So it's the quantitative whatever inference procedures, the linear progression or regression. I'm making things up. That's the one that we want. But I can share my screen too. Absolutely. So I'm sorry. I feel like my brain is mush. I started my new job the other day and I'm just like, my brain is too full of stuff. So I'll pretend like I am kind of smart today.
What did you say it was again?
Oh, my brain is not, it doesn't like it.
Excel.
Oh, it's the, the inference procedures. And,
Okay, cool.
oh, what did I do? Did I close that? What in the world? Hide. No, I don't want to open my iTunes. Okay. The linear regression.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I was like on the same thing.
And then can you tell me, does it matter which side we have the X and the Y on?
It's depending. Because like I think it depends if we're like negative. I'm trying to think. If one goes up, one goes. Because I think it might make it look backwards.
Okay.
But if it's correlation, it all depends. I think it doesn't matter that much because if it has a strong correlation, you'll still be able to read that.
I think if I flip these two, I think if I switch these around, I think that the data would run, if you can see my cursor, I think it would run this way versus this way. Does that make sense?
For that one, no.
No?
Well, because it's as one increases, the other one does too.
Uh-huh.
And so even if you switch the X and the Y on the graph.
Is it the same?
Well, yeah, because if you were to look at your computer, like if you were to turn your computer like left, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just, and then like, it would just be that mirror image of that. So it would still be going, because it's like, it's your, like if you were to say someone buys more, more shoes as they get taller, you have height on one side and shoes on the other.
No matter what, it's still one is, as one goes up, the other one goes up.
Yeah, because it's the positive correlation. And
okay.
So it's like, if you for positive correlation, I'm saying that it will like match no matter what. And
okay.
So if one goes up and one goes down, one goes down, one goes up. So I don't think it matters too much. I just think for like convenience, I guess.
Right. Well, do you guys want to start with number 3?
Yes.
Okay. So correlation coefficient is used to quantify, I said, the direction and strength of the linear relationship. Is that right?
Yeah, I said the direction and the strength of the linear relationship.
Because reliability and duration are not an option. That's what I got.
Then for question 4, I said the other variable tends to decrease because if it's a
Same.
negative correlation.
And the effective outliers on the correlation coefficient is not significant is false.
Yeah, so I said 2.
Because one outlier removed can change, I mean, added or removed can change it significantly,
And
right?
that's when we go on to.
I didn't get that far. Well, I kind of did because I did this. But
I'm doing it. I'm like copying the second one right now. Wow, this is a long thing. Let's just keep going.
all right.
273.
What's that?
There's 273 items in the thing. So I get a 0.901.
Remind me where we find that at. Oh, it's the R.
R? Yeah. I don't know. I mostly remember it because it's the correlation coefficient. But it could probably mean something else.
Okay, so what is the direction and strength between weight and duration?
So I have I said positive and strong, but if I share my screen,
Oh,
so it has this and it's pretty all together, so it's strong, but then also it's a 0.901, and so you can already tell that's really strong because a one correlation is perfect and a -1 correlation is perfect. So you can tell it's really tight. It's just not quite there.
agreed.
Cool.
Match the scatter plot with the correlation coefficient.
All right, my computer's going really slow. I'm trying to put this all in, but what's up with the random number in the Old Faithful thing? Like, if you scroll down, there's like a random. Do you guys have that 2.307?
That. I thought that was weird too.
There's a random number?
As you're scrolling down, you'll see like a 2 point something. I think it was like 2.783-ish, but I just figured it was irrelevant because it wasn't in our table.
I don't know. I didn't see it weird.
And then, sorry, I'm behind. So I have it all in. Where did you find the correlation coefficient?
Oh, that's
the
R.
It's the R squared?
No, R.
Just R, so 0.901 is what you guys got?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks. And then you just look at the little QQ plot to find the next one, right?
For what?
Positive.
Oh, yeah. But you can also tell from what you got for number 6.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's close to 1, so it's almost perfect. So it's really strong. But then because it's a positive number, it's positive.
So positive. Okay, that's what I got too.
Let me share. This is what I got for number 1. It looked pretty perfect and it's positive, so I put it down for R equals 1.
Same.
Number 2, it was close but not quite, so I did it for the 0.95. For number 3, it was kind of irrelevant, so I did the 3 for 0.
The 3. Oh, the 3 for 0. That was the only one I was confused about.
Because there's like no correlation whatsoever.
Oh, that makes sense because that's like all over the place.
Yeah.
So 4 would be -1, right?
Yeah, because it's perfect. It's just wrong direction, so it's a negative.
And then 5 is negative 0.95.
Yeah. And then 6 is a negative 0.6. So it's almost like it's nowhere, but it's still somewhat moving somewhere.
That makes sense. You guys are smart.
I'll face it and go away. Wow. Well, it's not that bad. Only 140.
Still a lot. Oh, that's kind of a mess. Okay, so the math. 0.728.
1 second. I think that's what I got, but I'm not. 0.728. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still loading. Sorry.
Here, I can show you my screen.
Every time I open up a new Excel thing, it just takes like several minutes to load.
And sharing. It's right here.
So at what point do you say it's like weak? Like at 0.5 under that is weak and everything over that is strong, or?
They didn't really give
7.
you a cutoff.
Wait,
Sorry.
because 7 is still closer to 1, but it's not as strong as what I want to be. So did you say positive and weak, or?
I said positive and strong
Same.
because it's let me pull up the graph that it had. So it's for the graph that we were given right here. It's still moving. And so I think it's when it gets closer to 0 is when it's no correlation whatsoever.
Well, and isn't it either way? So if it was closer to, if it was like negative 0.7 or negative 0.8, it would still be strong, right?
Yeah. As long as it's close to 1 or -1.
Yes. Does that help, Jewel?
Yeah, thank you.
So it's still a positive correlation because it's traveling up and to the right, so it's positive. But as long as it's very close to -1 or very close to +1, then it's still strong.
Gotcha. So, but when it's like around closer to 0, that's when it's. Gotcha. That makes sense.
And that's it.
Hallelujah.
I
Yeah, this
turned
one's
it
really
in.
easy.
All right.
What's that?
Oh, I said I turned it in. It's all right.
Yay. Same.
For a second, instead of me hearing like all right, I was like, it's all right. And I was like,
That's what I heard. I was like, oh, well, that's not good. Should we change something?
I was like confused because I was like, it should be all right. And then like when I thought that, I was like, oh, that's what she said.
I will go ahead and make sure I get this on the discussion board, and then I'll just text you really quick. And then, Jewel, is there something I can do to help you?
No, I'll just finish it tonight. Thanks, though.
Okay. would you mind, when you're done with that, would you mind sending it to me? And then, I will, because I'll use that information, right? To,
Yeah. Yeah.
that would be awesome. And then if I can just kind of email you along the way and make sure that I'm not screwing anything up, that would be awesome.
Okay. Yeah, not a problem. Just hopefully I'm not forgetting anything this time.
Well, I think those instructions will be helpful because you were kind of flying blind. So
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And this should go by fast since I already did all the other stuff, so
yes,
it shouldn't take too long.
awesome. Well, thank you very much for everything you guys have both
Yeah,
done.
no, thank you. Appreciate it. And thanks for finding that.
Yeah, that makes it so much easier.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought I remembered seeing some better instructions than that. I started reading it and I thought, well, my gosh, no wonder if she doesn't like what is that? So I thought
I think a lot of it too, a lot of the time that it took me was trying to find the instructions, because Ruth, remember, because I went and visited Idaho this weekend and I was like, look at this, can you find the instructions? And I clicked on like every single link, everything that was blue, and I was showing Ruth and she's like, yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
You remember that, Ruth?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like trying to click on everything and nothing was popping up. And so I don't know if maybe it's my computer, it wasn't bringing me to the link.
Well, that's just it. I clicked where I would have clicked if I were you, and then it didn't bring anything up. It was just very simple, kind of like a little paragraph overview, right?
Yeah.
And so I thought, okay, it's got to be farther back. So I just went back to the very beginning when she first started talking about the project, like, hey, you need to start working on this, and that's where I found it.
See, because that's what
That's smart. I didn't even think to go that far back.
So I opened the link that was sent.
Did it not work?
And it's just the final project overview.
And it didn't, you can't click on it?
Well, here's the thing. Like, if you could screen share.
Yes, I will do that because I will show you.
Because this is where it brings me, is here. So if I go here, then
wait, I'm in
study.
Okay, how about this? I'm in week 9. I'll show you exactly. Oh, wait, lessons. What? Okay, let me figure out where I'm at so I don't sound like an even bigger dork. Okay, maybe I'm in lesson 9 actually. So let me show you where I'm at. Okay, due date 4. So I'm in week 9, lesson 16. Design the study instructions. So it says review the instructions for the final project overview for blah, blah, blah. So I clicked on that. Now I have a link for every single one of them. Oh, so make inference and take action are both due this week?
You're breaking up a little bit. I can't hear you.
I'm reading this and it says make inference and take action are both due this week.
Do they? Yeah.
Wait, what? Make inference?
Wait.
Who has make inference then?
Me? I thought I did.
Oh, I thought you had take action. Wait, are they?
Well, now I don't know.
I thought they were combined.
Well, that's good. Then I guess I'll do them both.
It says make inference / take action, step 3.
Oh, make inference and take action. What is this business?
When I was trying to do my part in the beginning, I was like looking at it And I was like, is the only thing I have to do is that like one like worksheet? Because like every time I like try and do it, like, okay, like where was that worksheet that I found earlier? And like I go to like try and find it for like design to study. And what would happen is I just kept going in this circle of opening more and more tabs, not going anywhere. So I was like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Like, where do I need to find the design to study? And like after like finally I was like, after clicking on like literally everything, it was like if I like popped up and I had like 40 tabs open, and I was like, ugh.
That part of me wonders, because I do remember seeing this page, but I remember that clicking on it wasn't doing anything. So part of me wonders if I just overlooked a document popping up.
Oh, that maybe it came down at the bottom.
Well, because it comes up as a Google Docs.
Yeah, and I was looking for an actual page with instructions. I wasn't expecting it.
Oh,
Well, now
But it comes up, it's still a tab that pops up. I don't know about your computer, but I have like no choice but to look at it.
mine is, you can see it, it's at the bottom. Mine they pop up down here. And then I have to open them separately. So you're right. Make inference and take action are combined assignments. That scared me to death. So there they are. They're together and they're just that one assignment. So.
Well, I'm looking at the questions that you need, and a lot of that is in the Excel sheet that I turned in. So if you want to take a look at that, that should help out.
Fantastic. Okay, well, at least now we know where to find all of our instructions, so we make sure we have everything. And I'm sorry, Jewel, but hopefully that will take some weight off. You did the hard part.
Yeah, hopefully she gives us another chance to turn it in, because I'm just feel a little bit chipped right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's kind of frustrating. Well, I will, before I turn anything in, I'll make sure that if I don't have any questions or anything, that I will email it out to everyone so everyone can take a look at it before I turn it in, and just let you know that it's, you know, where it needs to be. So I'm one of those weird people that I stress. I'm like, was that turned in? Did they get it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll make sure everybody knows where I'm at in the process, so no one needs to worry.
Yeah. Do you want me to resend the Excel sheet, or do you have it?
I have it. Thank you very much. I have it in the email. And if I have any questions, I'll just email you or text you or something, if that's all right.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Okay, I think we are set.
Alrighty, thanks guys. You guys are awesome. Talk to you guys later.
You. Thanks so much for waiting for me again. That was great.
Oh yeah, no problem. Thank you. Alright, bye.
Bye.
Bye.